Hey guys, today we're talking about Destiny the Taken King, the new expansion that's coming out in September. And in the background here I've just got some exotic chest armor engrams opening for you, so you can watch that while you listen to this. But basically we're going to talk about the new expansion and what's included in it. And straight away, even though we're calling it an expansion, it's done very, very differently to what we usually expect from an expansion. So we've already had two expansions for Destiny. We've had the Dark Below and the House of Wolves. Now the Taken King is a little bit different. So Bungie revealed this at E3, and what is going to happen effectively is, for people who own the Destiny base game, Expansion 1 The Dark Below and Expansion 2 House of Wolves, they can purchase a digital copy of the Taken King, and it will just include the Taken King, and I believe it might have some additional downloadable items like shaders, ships, Sparrow, etc., stuff like that. But for those who don't own Destiny and are new to Destiny and want to pick up the Taken King, you can get the Legendary Edition, which comes with the Destiny base game, Expansion 1 The Dark Below, Expansion 2 House of Wolves, and the Taken King in one pack. They are also releasing a collector's edition, both digital and physical. The physical one's a little bit better because you get more for your money. There's a little bit more there. I can't remember what's exactly in it, but it's more like some artwork and some more real-life physical items and that. But the Taken King is doing some drastic things to Destiny, some big changes. Some of them are like the class items, like the Time Mark, the Warlock Bond, and the Hunter Cloak. They're all going to have abilities on them now, talents, like any other armor piece. You can also now reforge armor, which is pretty cool. The weapons are now all themed around different manufacturers. You've had the manufacturers already in the game, but it's never been that the weapons are themed around them. Now they've gone more Borderlands style, so you have like the Omolon firearms, which are like the hard light exotic rifle. They all got their hard light kind of aesthetic to them, which looks really cool. Even the sniper rifles and stuff, they all look like the hard light, which is really cool. So all the manufacturers are going to be there, and it's going to be really cool. I think they are, or might be, the replacement for Vanguard weapons. Not sure how that's going to work yet. Also, Phobos is going to open up as a area. We don't know where it's patrollable or not, but there's going to be missions there. That's one of Mars's moon, which is pretty cool. And I believe that's where the Taken King's story starts. So that's a cool thing to note there. It comes from a Cabal distress signal, and they're actually running away from an invasion of the Taken, which are also a new faction that's going to be in the game, alongside the already 4 existing factions, the Fallen, the Vex, the Hive, and the Cabal. The Taken are effectively all of those factions, but they are ripped out of our dimension and then imbued with darkness and bred to serve Oryx, who is now the main villain of the Taken King. So if you don't know, the Taken King is more like a direct sequel to Expansion 1 The Dark Below, in the fact that in the Dark Below you followed the Crota's Bane missions from Eris Morn, which culminated in the 6-player raid Crota's End, where you finally defeat and kill Crota, who is the son of Oryx. And now obviously his father Oryx is not very happy, and he's come to the solar system in his massive space fortress called the Dreadnought, which is another potentially patrollable area, but this is where the raid takes place, I imagine, and a lot of missions on the Dreadnought. And he's basically come with his army of Taken to sort of wreak havoc and revenge for his son's death. And this sort of whole expansion is all about taking out Oryx, which kind of looks like a massive bat hive thingy, which is interesting. But he does look pretty cool. Now there's 2 different versions of him. I've seen like a half wizard, half knight version of him, and I've just seen a massive knight version of him. So I don't know whether he has like a decoy or something like that, or maybe like a will of Oryx or something like that. I don't know. But another kind of Oryx. They both look very different. Maybe there's 2 of them, I don't know, but it's the way they're doing it. Also, big changes are happening to the director, if you haven't seen. And the only other big change to the director came in the House of Wolves, the last expansion, where the Reef opened up and it had a new sort of director area. And also the Trials of Osiris, the Lighthouse, became a sort of social area you could access. Also, you had the cinematics, 1 and 2 for both expansions. But now the director's completely changed. Everything's been moved around. This is probably to accommodate the new areas, the Dreadnought and Phobos. Hopefully Phobos will be patrollable, because that'll be pretty cool. There's already a Crucible map in the House of Wolves that takes place on Phobos called Black Shield, if you want to sort of check that out. But unfortunately it's got the Mars sort of loading screen and stuff like that, which is a bit weird. I don't know why they've done that. Maybe that'll change with the Taken King. There's a lot more than that coming into the Taken King. So the weapon's attack value now has been changed to your light. So I think it now goes by your light level as opposed to a separate attack level, which is pretty interesting. And this also should be noted that the Taken King is the start of Destiny Year 2. Now, if you don't know, 365 attack is the maximum amount of attack you can get on weapons in Year 1, but the Taken King is classed as Year 2. So this is the start of the second year of Destiny, because the Taken King will be launching in September, I believe on the 15th, which is sort of around the time, or might even be in the date, where Destiny actually launched last year. So this will begin Year 2 with Oryx, which is pretty cool. If you don't know, Eris Morn in the tower, the Crota's Bane, keeps on mentioning Oryx, and in fact the Crota might not be the only one. So they've been teasing this for quite a while now, and it is pretty cool. This expansion is absolutely massive. They're doing a lot to it. There's going to be new exotics, new legendaries, new armor, all the stuff you expected from expansion, but so much more as well. I think there's even more vault space now. They're adding even more to that, which is interesting. There's just so much coming in this expansion. It's going to be absolutely huge, and the biggest one yet. Now, they may even add in new arena bosses. They might add to the Prison of Elders and the rotation. They might add some different things there. It has been rumored that the max level, the max light level cap will be lifted to 50. We have seen some at 49, but they did say that might not be the case. But it is still possible. But just bear that in mind. It might not actually be raised to 50, but it is likely. At the moment, the max level cap is 34 for those of you who are still playing and are in the House of Wolves. But there's probably going to be a lot more patrol missions as well on all of the planets. There's going to be new public events, all these sort of things, probably replacing the House of Wolves one. So we got a lot of stuff coming. It's a really exciting time. So yeah, basically I'll be keeping you up to date with all the Taken King sort of news and stuff, and as soon as it comes out, we're going to have a lot of gameplay on it, just like we are with House of Wolves. We're going to sort of balance that with Call of Duty gameplay. We'll have a lot of Destiny and a lot of Call of Duty, so exciting times ahead. And it's a good time for both of these games. There's lots of new stuff that's coming. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much my video on the Taken King and an overview of it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. GhostX out.